There has to be the makiv dike tumul humul about it, right? The awareness of it, but it has to be also in a pnimistic way. Which, if you think about it, I mean, today is Chof Zayin Adar. What is Chof Zayin Adar?
Mishkacha brothers, right?
What is Chof Zayin Adar? If you think about it, I mean, Chof Zayin Adar is basically what the Rebbe told us. I want you to do it. I want you to live it. I want you to internalize it. Don't scream at Masai because I'm telling you to scream at Masai. Don't scream Yechi because you see me waving my hand. You say it because it's your scream. So we are who we are. So the Rebbe forces us. Chof Zayin Adar, the Rebbe forces us. Okay, we have to start screaming. We have to start feeling it. We have to start living it. We have to internalize it. That's what Chof Zayin Adar is. Now, internalize what? Can you internalize a billboard? Can you internalize a flag? Can you internalize a Yechi Yamake? Internalizing is Pashut Limud HaTorah. Shir Tanya of tomorrow, right? So, the Kolatz Moisei Tomarno, when we sing and dance and we jump and we do this, which is necessary, which is the Maisa, which involves every fiber of our being. But ultimately, there's the Talmud Torah, which is the internalizing it. And that's
that takes time.
Huh?
Which takes
that's
time.
Longer, that's a longer process. But Ebishter, 31 years is long enough.
It's definitely long enough. No question about it.
That's long enough and way too long. Way too long. There's no question about it. But again, we cannot just sit and krechts, because krechting is good for Eden Moshe's Kenis. How do you say Moshe's Kenis in English? Today, I think it's called
convalescent home.
Right? What?
Convalescent homes. Yeah.
Okay. So we cannot just sit and kvetch. We have to do. We have to keep on doing. Maybe in our case, I shouldn't say it so loud. Maybe we have to start doing.
Today it's called the White House.
It's called the White House.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That is a good one.
All right. Mendy is right on top of political correctness.
Okay, the part of the placa. So where are we holding Taka with Aaron Yonim, no?
So let me give you a little update of where I am with the Anash project, which we were called. I had a long conversation with, by the way, I have a whole list of people who did not call me back, which I have a list.
Which is normal, don't worry.
But I did have an excellent conversation with Steve Freeman.
Oh, you see?
Back, and I had a very good conversation with him. He said, I'm very willing to do it.
Wow.
And he gave me some interesting names.
That's amazing.
He told me Professor...
Yes, I'm excited about that this Tola. It sounds nice. And again, you keep on getting new people. Anything comes up in the news, you got a speaker.
Binyamin Abrams. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. He's a young guy.
He's a young guy. Bashgacha is some, I don't remember what Yom Pagad it was. Maybe it was for Hetevis. I'm not sure now. I was verbringing somewhere and he came in and it was beautiful. It was a very nice, nice to hear him talking. The Chassidish young man, and he's presenting it from a different angle. And he's right on the ball. He's right in, he's very much with a program, so to say. He said it would be nice to have, says, I wouldn't mind having just a conversation with him. And we can record it and then put it on to wherever you want. I mean, it says, because to be honest with you, you're going to get up a bunch of Rosh Hashivas. Who are you preaching to?
You're bored.
What?
Yeah, no one's going to want it. It's boring.
Who is, that's good for Chalamoid Pesach, when the Rebbe says we should have the Kiddush Torah. But to get on, honestly, he says, I don't see too many people go online and tuning into Garlitzky's shir and whoever, etc. You need something a little bit more exciting. Whereas he's willing to do a podcast, he's willing to do a recording, but because I want to have somebody that I can hit him with the questions. I can pull something out of him. He asked me, what do you want from me? Do you want me to speak? Says, actually, we were thinking about you being the moderator. So you being the moderator, I want to have people that I know I'm going to get some juice out of them. I'm going to get something interesting out of them.
Right.
And he said, I can do that. I know how to go to get from the person what he really feels.
What you need.
But it has to be somebody that I feel that I can get something out of him.
Wow.
So he said he's willing to do that. So I also suggested to him about this fellow in Eretz Yisrael. He has this group, Geula Ba'olam, what's his name? Avishai Afghan, something like this. He constantly posts. He's for
the military.
Events, the situation in Israel, etc.
Yeah.
Military things. He's a big military analyst and world events and earthquakes and etc. How all this ties in with Geula. He says, I would love to, because I can't wrap I say that's what he tells me. I have an issue with how do we fit Russia, Ukraine, mutual destruction with Geula.
Yeah, everyone has that question. Yeah,
I would love to hear something. He has a lot of thoughts on that. So I reached out to him because you can't deal directly with him. He has a guy who sends out his stuff, and the WhatsApp number is from this other Haberman. So I asked him a question: does this what's his name? Ifagan? He's, I think, Rosh Yeshiva somewhere in one of the Chabad yeshivas. He is a Rosh Yeshiva somewhere. Shiva Mashpia, you know what? At this point, I'm not sure anymore. So I asked him, does he speak English? Right? Because obviously, we want Tzvi, the guy has to be able to communicate in English. So he told me to shaloto. Okay, and he gave me his email. He wouldn't give me his phone number, but he gave me his email address. So I reached out to him on email. And after a few days, he did get back to me, and it tells me, to who this is. So I explained to him what we want to do. It's not a live Zoom. We're not looking at to make a public debate and get things exciting. We want to basically, what we want to bring out is for people to realize that what the Rebbe said, that we're living in the time of Geula, and everything which is happening in the world is all another manifestation of the process. It's all about what Mashiach is doing in the world. And I see from your writings, this is what you do. So this is what we want to explain to people. I haven't heard from him since. So I'm not sure what to do with it. But actually it's on my agenda still today to send him out another email of reaching out to him. If not, you're on mute. I don't know if you're saying Ala Michya or you're saying something, Ruben.
No. I wanna tell you of like this. I think I can get his number. I'm gonna ask. Ich will fragen Shmulik Handel. Shmulik will definitely have his number. He'll send it to me. Will it is gleich schicken.
Okay.
And then you'll reach out with him on WhatsApp. I'll probably answer faster.
That's an option. I was thinking
Actually,
also
I'm going to do it right now.
Zayin.
What's his name? Avishai Afghan.
That's right. Avishai Afghan.
Okay. Let me see if I can get it.
By the way, one of the answers to Russia-Ukraine
is
that, there's a story with the Azar. That one time there was a guy that was sick and he had to go to Peterburg. So the Azar said, as weiß a hat verschlafen a Malach. And he explained that every person has to be in a certain place in a certain time. And I guess if you don't do it the right way, then you have to go there anyway. This guy's Malach should have made sure that he got to Peterburg because he didn't do it. So he became sick and now he has to go. He's forced to go there. So basically, the Rebbe said 30 years ago, they have to destroy their weapons, but they didn't listen. So now they're destroying it in the wrong way. They say Russia's weapons are down to 50% now.
That's a nice explanation.
But the weapons have to be destroyed without the Rebbe didn't mean they should destroy it by killing everybody.
There's another beer. There's another beer.
It says, but the Eber it says Chitzai Kolim ve'heinanem Kolim. Aber wir wollen nicht, dass der Eber so schicken Chitzim.
I don't think that the Chittuch HaBoida means on the heads of people.
Yeah. No, but there's another explanation. People are saying that the world sees that war is not worth it. basically.
Yes,
What are you
yes,
doing? No one wants it. What are you
that's
gaining?
right.
What
No
are you-
one wants
sit
it, but
down by the
everybody's
table.
feeding it. If I want to
No
be
one's doing it.
cynical, nobody wants it, but in the meantime, Europe and America is feeding it from one side, and China and Iran is feeding it from the other side, and nobody wants it. Right? I mean, so it is.
First of all, China. You're talking about I'm talking about the people. Most people. Could be some politicians want it still. I mean, we're still in Gullus, but Mechlolis.
Yeah, look,
All
there's no
good.
question
Yeah,
about
we're
it.
not Chaz Hashem justifying it, but
Yeah.
there's no reason that it should be.
What I did hear once, I don't remember when, that the Rebbe once expressed himself about Ukraine. That their day will also come, kind of a thing. In any case, so I'm just I'm reporting where I'm up to with this whole project. So because if we can do that, then that might make for a nice conversation between this Professor Abrams and this guy, either together or two separate events. And Tzvi is willing to do it. He said, Adar.
I think we should make a list of other people in different fields. You know, if you work on 10 people, you get one. You know how it works.
So if you have any more ideas, I'll be more than happy to. Yeah, I did speak to Rabbi Bell. Rabbi Bell said, I'm okay. Let me know more details. In principle, I'm not saying no. So that means in principle, you're saying yes. Correct. Okay. So Rabbi Bell is, if we want, he is on. I think it would be nice to have Mandy Rubenfeld, because Mandy Rubenfeld is always on top of the medical scientific issues. And he presents it in a very nice way, in a very clear manner, I should say, that comprehensive.
Mendy has a huge presentation to do.
Yeah.
You should definitely do it.
No, but I'm saying in a conversation, not just him making the whole presentation, rather in a kind of a conversation.
Yeah.
It makes it. I think it makes it more interesting when there is an actual live conversation than just a monologue.
Yeah. Agreed.
So this could be one way of going about it. So if you can get me that phone number from this guy, that would be nice. If not, I was thinking tonight they have this Achtus Chassidim in Eretz Yisrael. Shimon Lepizim is organizing a Zoom Verbringen for Chof Zayin Adar.
Oh, I have it for you already. I'm sending it to you right now.
Wow.
Avishai, I'm sending it to you now.
Who you got it? To Mendel Handel? To
I got it from Shmulik Kendall, yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of asking him. You're right. Shouldn't think of it.
Okay. I'm going to WhatsApp it to you.
So Belina, I'm going to reach out to him, and we'll see.
So that's for that. And what's with the Yom Eon? So the Yom Eon, we have how many confirmed speakers? Me or Rabbi Bell, you said halfway?
The Rabbi Bell, I was speaking also about for the thing on Anath, but he'll probably agree also to say something on the Yom Eon. I got it.
Okay, very important. When do we do a charity for the Minatzchim? I think we have to get out there.
Als Menschen will sein, dass du Geld in den Minatzchim will alle kommen.
Come on, Leifen.
What direction?
No, doesn't matter.
Habib läuft.
Habib left.
Der Friedrich Rebbe gesagt, wann weißt du, du lebst nach der Parnasse? Lebst du von der Parnasse? Nein? Okay.
And by the way, there might be an idea. If you can get a couple of speakers and some other things, this might be just like to do like with the Hatzalah charity. They have speakers and they have, and while they're speaking, they're talking about they're having the charity that goes at the same time. You know what I mean? It can work together.
Actually, that's my more scheuer, but I'm a little bit skeptical about going out with a fundraising campaign. in terms, what are you selling?
We're selling Psudas HaGeula. That's what we're selling.
This doesn't
We have
cost
to
money.
decide.
What are you selling in Poel Mamish? People, when they give, either they give because they can't say no to you, but that's just
We're showing them. No, we're showing them what we're doing. First of all, everyone's giving their time. Okay.
What have you
Telling you,
been
time.
doing lately? What are you doing the last 5 months? 3 months?
We're working on Polis.
You're working on Polis.
You
People
can
don't like to
sell
give them.
anything. No. You can sell anything. Okay. That's the first thing. A thing like this, which is not a what do you call it? We're working for the past 2 years. We're giving out beautiful things. Having
the emes is it is hard for us to get anything done when there's not when each time it comes to this, and when we finally get to
there's a problem with money.
Ramish, we sit there with our hands tied. When that epis dav zayin though, it's
you have to have something.
I feel terrible. Yitzhak Raskin ausgelegt the $13,000 by the last campaign. No one ever paid him back.
Das ist schon alle Schnabel, das ist schon lange vergessen. Das ist schon
I don't think so.
I don't know.
$19,000.
I don't know wie viel haben ausgelegt dort.
Macht am Chai, jede 3 Chadoshim.
Okay, gut. Das kann schon sein. Zu wem macht der Machor? Zu sich? Dir? Nein. Ich weiß einfach, ich habe ausgelegt Geld, doch mach den Machor zusammen mit dir.
I mean, you could say you want to launch the South African campaign, just copy their campaign and buy billboard spaces all across America and do a social media campaign. I'm not sure what it would cost, but we can get the numbers from them if you want something specific to fundraise for.
Here's the thing. I think if Minatzchim pulls off another good event and starts this Tzvi Freeman thing, I'm saying if Minatzchim will pull off 1 or 2 more events, then we can come and say something.
Nobody is coming to pay chayves from an event that took place a year ago.
You don't have to tell them that.
You have to be honest. People would ask you, what are you collecting for? Well, you
connecting to come up with ideas, what we're doing.
You're collecting
what
to come up with ideas. You're a think tank.
So right now, let's think of ideas, no?
Okay,
everything costs money. Below your nose, it costs geld. But
okay, so but that's noch allein kaufen tissues. Nobody's going to pay for you. Nobody pays money for thinking.
No, I think so. Let's come up with an idea. Adar, no.
It's not about coming up with ideas. It's about doing something poel mamish.
Without money.
You read the story about the turkey and the parrot, right? So if we can pull off this Yom Iyun, the Yom Limud, and if we can get something going on these conversations, although people know that this is not a very expensive thing today, to put together Tzvi Freeman and the professor, this one and that one, have a conversation. Even long distance today is free, so you don't have what to charge.
First thing is really a nice website. We can use someone a half a day as a secretary, let's say, something like that. Someone that can make phone calls. Someone that can do. I mean, you need it. Not everyone has time. We want to bring the goal like today, not in Chas v'Shalom, whatever.
Okay, so again, I think it's important. We have to get something going by Mamish, and something that is so to say, and that makes a difference, makes an impact, makes a and then go out and collect. Or if we have something concrete, we're going to do this. And it's a poel mamish, not that we're thinking of doing, but we are doing. And you can come with numbers. This is what's going to cost. This is the advertisement. This is the billboards. This is the social media, whatever it is. You come with something concrete, then hast du was zu reden. Otherwise, I think it's Luftgeschäften. I will second the motion that Mandy just posted. I also have to get off soon. I have have two more calls coming in very soon, and I still have to prepare myself for this call. It's an important call. So soll der Rebster helfen, soll sein a friedlicher Chof Zayin Adar. Enough. Enough is enough. Way too much.